Have you ever felt that your legs just don't have the same power they used to? Maybe walking up a few steps leaves you feeling drained, or your knees start trembling halfway through a grocery trip. Most people think it's just aging, but what if I told you some of the fruits you eat every day might be quietly stealing your leg strength? It sounds unbelievable, but once you understand how these fruits affect your muscles, energy, and circulation, you'll see why so many seniors feel weaker even though they're trying to eat healthy. You've probably heard for years that fruits are nature's candy, sweet, colorful, and full of vitamins. But not all fruits are made equal. Some are packed with hidden sugars that spike your blood sugar levels, drain your energy, and slowly weaken your legs over time. The truth is, what's considered healthy for a 25-year-old isn't always healthy for someone in their 60s or 70s. Your body changes with time, your digestion slows, muscle mass decreases, and blood circulation isn't as efficient as before. So, eating the wrong fruits can do more harm than good. Now, before you panic and swear off fruit altogether, don't worry. This isn't about cutting out all sweetness. It's about understanding which fruits can secretly rob you of strength, and how small changes can help you stay active, steady, and strong for years to come. Imagine getting out of bed in the morning and feeling light on your feet again, walking with confidence, climbing stairs without pain. That's what we're aiming for today. Let's start with something that surprises most people: fruit juices. Yes, those fresh orange or apple juices that seem so innocent. They might give you a burst of energy for a few minutes, but they're loaded with concentrated sugar that hits your bloodstream like a freight train. Your blood sugar spikes, insulin rushes in to fix it, and before you know it, your energy crashes. Over time, this roller coaster drains your muscles of steady fuel, leaving your legs tired and shaky. If you love juice, try switching to whole fruit instead. The fiber in real fruit slows down sugar absorption and gives you lasting energy instead of a quick high followed by fatigue. Another sneaky culprit is grapes. They're small, sweet, and easy to snack on, but they're also packed with fructose, a type of sugar that's tough on your metabolism. Too much fructose can lead to inflammation in your joints, which directly affects how your knees and ankles feel. Have you ever noticed your legs feeling stiff or swollen after eating certain fruits or desserts? That's inflammation quietly at work. If grapes are your go-to snack, try replacing them with berries like blueberries or raspberries. They're much lower in sugar and packed with antioxidants that actually protect your leg muscles. And then there's watermelon. It's juicy, refreshing, and perfect for a summer day. But here's the catch. It's mostly sugar and water, with very little fiber or protein to balance things out. When you eat too much of it, it can cause rapid spikes and drops in blood sugar, which over time lead to fatigue and muscle weakness. Think of it like pouring gasoline on a fire. It burns fast and bright but leaves you empty right after. Instead, opt for fruits that give you steady energy, like apples or pears, which have a better balance of fiber and nutrients. Your legs are your foundation. They carry you through life, support your balance, and keep your independence strong. The choices you make at the dining table, especially when it comes to fruit, can either nourish that strength or slowly chip away at it. So, as we move forward, keep an open mind. You don't have to give up your favorite foods completely, but learning how to make smarter swaps can transform your energy, mobility, and confidence in ways you'll feel every single day. Now that you understand how fruit juices, grapes, and watermelon can quietly drain your leg strength, let's keep going, because the next few fruits might surprise you even more. You see, many seniors believe that if something comes from nature, it can't possibly harm you. But nature's sweetness can be tricky. When your metabolism slows with age, your body doesn't handle sugar the same way it once did. What used to give you energy now leaves you feeling sluggish. And that tired, heavy feeling in your legs? It often starts with what's on your plate or in your fruit bowl. Take bananas, for example. They're often seen as the perfect healthy snack, quick, portable, full of potassium. And yes, potassium is great for muscle function, but here's the hidden side. Bananas are also high in simple sugars. When you eat them too often, especially ripe ones, that sugar hits your bloodstream fast, causing blood sugar fluctuations that leave your muscles feeling weak and your legs heavy. You might feel a quick boost at first, but soon after, it fades, leaving fatigue behind. Instead, try having half a banana with some nuts or yogurt. The healthy fat and protein slow down the sugar absorption and give your muscles a steady source of energy. Another fruit to watch out for is mango. It's tropical, juicy, and delicious, but also one of the most sugar-dense fruits you can eat. For younger people who burn calories fast, that's no big deal. But for seniors, that sugar overload can lead to increased inflammation and water retention, especially around the knees and ankles. Have you ever noticed that after eating something sweet, your joints feel puffier, or your shoes feel tighter? That's not your imagination. It's your body's reaction to too much sugar and fluid imbalance. Mangoes can be enjoyed occasionally, but small portions are key. A few slices are enough to satisfy your sweet tooth without overwhelming your system. And then there's dried fruit, raisins, dates, dried apricots. They look harmless, right? Tiny little snacks that seem perfect for keeping energy up. But the truth is they're sugar bombs. When fruits are dried, the water is removed, concentrating all that sugar into a much smaller bite. A handful of raisins can contain the same sugar as a whole bunch of grapes. That concentrated sugar doesn't just raise blood sugar. It also accelerates muscle fatigue and cramps, especially in your legs. If you love dried fruit, try adding just a few pieces to oatmeal or salad instead of eating them by the handful. That way, you get the flavor without the blood sugar roller coaster. Here's something else most people don't realize. High sugar fruits can affect your circulation, too. When your blood sugar spikes often, it damages the tiny blood vessels that deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. Poor circulation means your legs don't get the fuel they need to stay strong. It's like trying to run a car on a clogged fuel line. Over time, this can lead to numbness, tingling, or that tired, achy feeling many seniors mistake for just getting old. But it's not age, it's chemistry. The good news is, by choosing the right fruits, you can help improve circulation naturally. Think about this. Your muscles are like sponges that soak up nutrients and energy from your blood. If your blood flow is slow or full of sugar, that sponge doesn't work properly. Your legs feel weaker, your balance suffers, and you start to lose confidence in your movement. But when your diet supports your circulation, when it's rich in fiber, hydration, and natural antioxidants, your muscles stay nourished, your energy lasts longer, and your steps feel lighter. So when you're reaching for something sweet, take a moment to think about how it will make you feel a few hours later. Will it give you steady strength, or leave you feeling drained and heavy? Once you start noticing the difference, it becomes easier to make choices that keep your legs strong and your energy balanced. We've already talked about how fruit juices, bananas, grapes, and even dried fruits can secretly drain your energy and weaken your legs. But there are still a few more fruits that might surprise you. Many seniors hold on to certain food habits because they've eaten them their whole lives, and they believe that if it worked before, it should still work now. But your body at 60 or 70 doesn't process food the same way it did at 30. That's why even healthy habits sometimes need updating. Let's talk about pineapples. They taste tropical and refreshing, and they're full of vitamin C, which sounds great for immunity. But here's the problem. Pineapple is one of the most acidic fruits you can eat. That acid can irritate your stomach lining and cause bloating or inflammation in your body. When inflammation becomes chronic, it doesn't just affect your digestion. It seeps into your muscles and joints. You may notice your legs feeling sore or swollen after standing for long periods. Sometimes it's not your activity. It's the food that's inflaming your body from the inside out. If you love pineapple, try having small amounts with a meal that includes protein or healthy fat, like grilled chicken or a few almonds. This helps buffer the acid and reduce its impact. Next, let's touch on cherries. They might seem harmless, and yes, they do contain antioxidants that are great for fighting free radicals. But they're also surprisingly high in natural sugar, especially the sweet varieties. Eating them often can lead to sugar buildup, which can make your legs feel tired and even crampy. Many seniors eat a bowl of cherries thinking it'll help them sleep better or soothe inflammation, but too much of a good thing can turn against you. If you enjoy cherries, stick to a small handful and balance them with water or herbal tea to help your body flush out excess sugar. And now, let's talk about the one that shocks almost everyone, tropical fruit blends. You know those fruit salads or smoothies made with papaya, pineapple, mango, and banana? They look colorful and healthy, but they're loaded with sugar combinations that send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. After drinking one of those, you might feel great for 20 minutes, then suddenly exhausted. That crash often shows up as muscle weakness, especially in your legs and hips. You may not realize the connection, but over time, these habits quietly drain your mobility. Instead, try blending lower sugar fruits like berries, green apple, or a slice of kiwi. Add a bit of spinach or protein powder, and you'll notice how much longer your energy lasts. The beauty of the human body is that it responds quickly when you start giving it what it needs. Within days of reducing these sugary fruits, many people notice they're walking more easily, their legs feel stronger, and their energy feels steady instead of up and down. That's because you're reducing inflammation, improving circulation, and giving your muscles a cleaner source of fuel. You don't have to cut out all sweetness from your life. You just have to make smarter choices. Choose fruits that work with your body, not against it. When you fill your diet with fiber-rich, low-sugar fruits like berries, green apples, pears, and a squeeze of lemon here and there, you'll start to feel the difference, not just in your legs, but in your overall vitality. Every small change you make adds up. Each time you choose wisely, you're investing in your strength, your independence, and your freedom to keep moving without fear. Your legs are your freedom. They carry you through every moment of life. Take care of them and they'll take care of you. So, if this message resonated with you, take a moment to think about the fruits you've been eating. Make those simple swaps and give yourself the gift of stronger legs and lasting energy. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend who could use a little motivation to start their own golden life journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay connected with more simple, life-changing health tips made especially for you. You've come so far just by staying curious, by wanting to understand your body better. And that's something truly powerful. Because the truth is, most people never take the time to learn how their daily habits affect their strength. But you're different, you care, and that's the first step toward change. Your legs, your balance, your energy, they're not gone. They're just waiting for the right fuel to come alive again. Now, here's something inspiring. Your body can rebuild strength at any age. Even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, your muscles are still capable of growth and repair. Every better choice you make, every time you skip that sugary fruit juice, every time you reach for a handful of berries instead of grapes, you're training your body to work with you, not against you. You're rebuilding those muscles, waking up circulation, and giving your legs the power they deserve. If you've been struggling with weakness, pain, or swelling in your legs, think of it as a signal, not a sentence. Your body is simply asking for a little help, a little care, and a little awareness. The changes don't need to be huge. Even small adjustments can bring real results. Swap out tropical fruits for local ones, replace processed juices with infused water, and let your meals be colorful but balanced. Imagine waking up with that feeling of stability, standing tall, and walking with confidence again. That's not just a dream. It's absolutely within your reach. It's amazing how quickly the body responds when you stop feeding it things that slow it down. Within a week of reducing sugary fruits, many people notice less swelling in their ankles, fewer cramps, and more stable energy throughout the day. That's your body saying thank you. Your muscles start to feel more alive, your steps become lighter, and even your posture improves because your body feels balanced again. That's the power of making mindful choices, one meal, one day at a time. And remember, it's not about being perfect. Everyone has their cravings, their habits, and their comfort foods. What matters most is awareness. Once you know how something affects you, you gain control. You can enjoy your favorite fruits in moderation, pair them with the right foods, and still live fully without guilt. Health isn't about restriction, it's about balance and freedom. You deserve to enjoy your meals and feel strong doing it. If you've made it this far in the video, that means you care about your health, your energy, and your independence. That's something to be proud of. You're part of a growing community of people who believe that getting older doesn't mean getting weaker, it means getting wiser. You're learning to make choices that keep your golden years bright, active, and full of life. So take a deep breath, stretch your legs a little, and give yourself credit for being here, for learning something new, and for taking that next step towards strength. The next time you're at the grocery store, look at those fruits with new eyes. Ask yourself, is this going to build my energy or drain it? That simple question can change everything. And if you found this video helpful or inspiring, make sure you show some love. Hit that like button, leave a comment below sharing your favorite healthy fruit swap, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Golden Life. Every week, we bring you practical, uplifting tips to help you stay strong, sharp, and full of joy, because you deserve nothing less. Your golden years are not the end of your story, they're the most powerful chapter yet. You have the wisdom, the experience, and now the knowledge to make choices that keep your legs moving and your spirit glowing. Keep believing in your strength, keep choosing foods that support your vitality, and keep shining, because the best of your golden life is still ahead.